Tonight we celebrate Explore Buffalo, and we're coming to you from the 20th Century Club here in Buffalo on Delaware Avenue. We were here last year for our in-person gala in January, and this year, given the broader climate, we're coming to you virtually, and we thank you for attending. Explore Buffalo celebrates the history of Buffalo and helps tell the story of Buffalo, and it's an organization worthy of your support. We hope that our program tonight helps to explain what we're up to and how we've spent time in the last year, and tells you a little bit about what's to come. Tonight we'll feature a program on Explore Buffalo, followed by a jazz trio, and of course our well-known auction. Our silent auction will run concurrently with the program, and we encourage you to bid frequently and generously in the auction. Welcome to our program tonight, and enjoy Explore Buffalo.
We'd like to take a moment to thank the sponsors of this year's Winter Gala. With their support, we're able to continue Explore Buffalo's programs in the year ahead. Please join me in thanking our sponsors who are listed here on the screen. We would also like to take a moment to thank the media sponsors of tonight's Winter Gala. Please join me in thanking Buffalo Spree Magazine and the Buffalo News for their support as they help to inform more people in the Western New York community about all that Explore Buffalo has to offer. Now we have a special message to our Winter Gala from the Buffalo News.
Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us this evening as we celebrate and support Explore Buffalo. Buffalo Magazine is passionate about sharing stories, both past and present, that showcase the best of our hometown, just as Explore Buffalo works tirelessly to inform and inspire Western New Yorkers about our region's rich history, world-class architecture, and distinct neighborhoods. Buffalo Magazine and the Buffalo News are proud to sponsor Explore Buffalo's 2021 virtual gala to help further their mission in the year ahead, and I'm personally honored to be an Explore Buffalo board member. Thank you for your continued support. Enjoy the evening.
I especially want to give a thanks to the sponsors who have continued to support Explore Buffalo since our very first winter event 5 years ago. Those sponsors include Rigid Eyes Metals, Frandina Engineering and Land Surveying, Chicago Title, and Hearing and Speech of Western New York. Thank you to these committed and dedicated sponsors for their support.
Welcome. My name is Cindy Gorski, and over the last few years I've had the honor of serving as Explore Buffalo's board president. 8 years ago, Explore Buffalo held its first winter event. We were a new organization. We wanted to point out the magnificent architecture that Buffalo has and tell the stories of Western New York's rich history. And like any new organization, we wondered whether we would have the support of the community. And support us you did. That first year, with 30 volunteers, we gave tours to 6,000 people. 2019 saw us with over 200 volunteers giving tours to 25,000 people and 6,000 students. And this year, when we asked the question, who's going to come out for a tour, the answer was once again you. Like so many organizations, this year our Winter Gala is a little bit different. But different can be good. This year, you're going to learn a little more about Explore Buffalo, its volunteers, and why we love to tell the Western New York story. This year, you'll hear about our work with local schools and why we feel the responsibility to instill a sense of place in our area students. When you support Explore Buffalo, you support that mission. And this year, you're going to learn how much your support means to us and to this community we call home. Thank you for joining us this evening. Now please enjoy the program.
We opened for business on January 1st, 2014. About 3 dozen or so of us trained docents wanted to start our own tour organization, an organization for docents, by docents.
I remember first hearing about Explore Buffalo from Chuck Lacusa, and I was thrilled with the concept because it was so necessary. We've been trying so hard for so long to provide valuable tour opportunities, particularly for Buffalonians, for folks who are from here, but also to those coming to visit.
I think I went to the first event, fundraiser, on a very cold, snowy night in January of 2014 at First Pres, and I was blown away by the spirit and the volume, the number of people that were there.
We were so excited to start Explore Buffalo. We really saw an opportunity and a spot in this community for something like Explore Buffalo. And quite honestly, at the end of that first year, we were tired.
I personally am most proud of the fact that Explore Buffalo has, in only 6 years, become one of the largest not-for-profit tour organizations in the country.
I've watched it explode, really, in terms of the numbers of people that have been involved, the numbers of tours that have been created and given, and the number of people that have taken tours and gone to the events and gone to the lectures.
One of the things that I'm most proud of Explore Buffalo for doing is to enter the schools and provide knowledge of Buffalo to school children before they leave. I love all the tours that you give, and I think that teaching people from other parts of the country about Buffalo, changing their minds by giving them more information about our architectural treasures, our illustrious history, we send them back with respect for Buffalo. But to go and do that for youngsters, that's truly remarkable.
The reach that we have in this community and the work that we've done in this community and the connections we've made in this community are things that we never thought we would see.
I think I'm most proud about that Explore Buffalo has really helped put Buffalo on the map and get it known around the country and the way it has been able to highlight the history and architecture of the city and really brought new dimensions to portraying Buffalo to both visitors and people that live here.
Explore Buffalo by becoming sustainable without becoming commercial is sheer magic. That's what makes Explore Buffalo so valuable.
As we reflect on Explore Buffalo's growth over the past 7 years, we want to take a moment to honor and thank someone who helped Explore Buffalo to make it this far. We're going to take a moment to honor Phil Haberstroh, who unfortunately passed away in November of 2020. We want to extend our condolences to his family, and again, our thanks for all that Phil did to support Explore Buffalo as one of our greatest champions in the community, and all that he did to support wellness and boost physical and mental and social health in our community over his 30-plus year career. Again, thank you to Phil Haberstroh.
We really wouldn't be Explore Buffalo today without the support of Phil Haberstroh.
In order to have the kind of organization that we wanted, a not-for-profit, it was important to get coverage through 501c3, and Phil provided that.
We had no clue as to how to do that, and it was one of these things, well, we'll figure it out. Well, somebody told somebody, and before we knew it, we had an appointment with Phil at the Wellness Center, and he came back and said, I think this is a good fit. We're going to take you here and encompass you, and that he did.
He embraced individuals with a good idea and, like he did with Explore Buffalo, helped make those good ideas sustainable.
He believed in people. He believed in ideas. He gave life to so many organizations in our community.
He gave us our encouragement to look at this as more than just a tour operation, but let's get people out there and let's get them walking.
Phil Haberstroh was a one-person team.
He was just a wonderful person that believed in people, shared his time, his experience, and was a connector.
He said, besides giving tours, you are an employer. You are a job creator. And I never thought of it that way. That's one very fond memory that I have of Phil, and I'm really sorry that he has left us.
He was just an amazing support.
He was my mentor and my hero. I miss him terribly.
Volunteers are at the heart of Explore Buffalo. We could not do what we do every day, all year long, without our extraordinary volunteers. Explore Buffalo's volunteers lead our tours, assist on tours, develop new online programs, assist with our events, and do so much more to keep our organization front and center promoting Buffalo's history and architecture. And we have brought in literally hundreds of new volunteers who want to be part of this mission over the past 7 years. We're going to take a moment now to learn from some of those volunteers about their volunteer experience.
I decided to become a docent with Explore Buffalo because I started off taking the tours and I learned so much about my city. All I knew about Buffalo was that it smelled like Cheerios, which I was very proud of. But then I got the email saying, would you like to apply? And being a teacher, I'm like, maybe they'll take me. And I was selected. I went through the training and I absolutely fell in love. It's probably one of the best decisions I've made to become a docent with Explore Buffalo.
Well, I'm a long-time Buffalonian, grew up in Buffalo, and learned some things about Explore Buffalo in recent years, and I was attracted to the mission of Explore Buffalo. And after reading that, it sounded like something I want to get involved with. And in doing so, came to learn things I never knew about before, starting with architecture. And after that, I came to see Buffalo differently. That was really what got me started as a volunteer and being involved with Explore Buffalo.
I think our volunteers are special because we all work for a common goal. And I think what makes it so special is there's a synergy within the organization that you don't get in other organizations.
The training has completely prepared me, got me comfortable with dates and architecture and people all around Buffalo. And so we went through the course and it was awesome. I looked forward to it every single week and I did, I guess, okay. So 4 or 5 years later, I'm still doing okay here. So
the whole training program was extremely fulfilling and also enriching personally for me. And certainly the first tour wasn't the best, I know that for a fact, but came to feel much more comfortable in giving the tours and being able to develop a rapport with our guests. And when you hear that aha moment, when people say, I didn't know that, that's really very gratifying to know that you've connected with our tour group.
We have about 250 volunteers, about 125 trained docents. In 2019, we had about 25,000 people take tours. During the summer months, we were offering about 200 tours a month. So this is pretty impressive, especially after only 6 years.
What's impressive is the level of commitment of the volunteers and the attention to detail that's paid at the events, and the level of knowledge of the tour guides has been outstanding as well.
why should someone volunteer with Explore Buffalo? You learn, you grow, but more importantly, you gain an understanding for your city.
And one of the strengths, I think, of Explore Buffalo and the volunteer program is that no matter what you choose to do, it's really on your time. And I think that's what would be the message that I would really try to communicate to people who are thinking about being volunteers. Give it a try. Try it once. I think you'll like it.
When I was in second grade, I had the opportunity to take a walking tour of downtown Buffalo. My second grade teacher at Forest Elementary in the Williamsville School District, Mrs. Syracuse, brought us on a walking tour through downtown Buffalo, taking a look at many of our city's best-known landmarks. And I want to make sure that that experience is available to every student in Buffalo and in Western New York, and that is so important to all of us at Explore Buffalo. It's really at the heart of our mission, is educating our students, our next community leaders, and future citizens to know more about Buffalo's history and its architecture and to be proud of this great city. We're going to take a look now and learn more about Explore Buffalo's student programs and the tours that we offer to school children across our region.
When I was growing up in Buffalo, I had very little awareness that Buffalo was located on one of the Great Lakes. In short, I was pretty ignorant of Buffalo history. Today, one of our major efforts is to give tours to school-age children, not only elementary, but high school and college. And we give tours to thousands of kids every year. So they're growing up and not experiencing the same kind of ignorance that I had.
Explore Buffalo has given the opportunities that most kids don't have accessible, which is learning about the historical culture around them and learning about the community that supports them in their future.
So going into elementary schools, going into high schools, to teach Buffalo to our students and having students on tours engenders respect for Buffalo.
I'd have to say, I actually have two memorable tours that we did with our students during the summer, and that was the mural one, because it not only showed the outside world coming to Buffalo to paint beautiful murals on our buildings, but it also gave light to the fact that it was historical. A lot of them are historical figures, and some of them are just things that they only read about, but to see it in different color and hear about how it inspired the artists to make and use those figures or that picture or those shapes or anything like that was really important to see. The kids get really excited about the buildings they walk past every day.
I think it's important for students in K through 12 at the collegiate level, community members as a whole, to embrace in their community, to really find place and understand the region's history if they're going to be able to contribute to moving it forward.
And the other one was the downtown one. The downtown architecture, we walk by it every day, and the kids walk by it every day. They catch their bus at the simplest terminal and they see that it's more than just brick and mortar. It has some kind of foundation to why Buffalo looks the way it does and who's lived here before. And after seeing the photography class take all these photos of the buildings, they actually captured it in different ways that you wouldn't normally look at it, and that was really neat to see.
It's the powerful stories that Explore Buffalo tells that is making Buffalo a better place. Those stories are so important, and if we pass them on to adults, they will pass those stories on to children. And I truly believe that Explore Buffalo is a linchpin in that process.
I remember one of the kids asking, why are we keeping Buffalo a secret? Because it's one of those paintings on a side of a building. And they were like, we should tell everybody about Buffalo. They should all know about Buffalo. Yeah, we get a lot of snow, but they should all know about Buffalo and how wonderful it is.
What strikes me is that so many Buffalonians are actually cloistered. You know, we live in our little bubbles, whatever the town that we grew up with, perhaps the social circle that we're most comfortable with. And I think what Explore does is it offers people the opportunity to get outside of their bubble and see parts of Western New York and this beloved community in ways that they haven't before, in a personalized way, in a meaningful way, and in an engaging way. I think there's nothing better than an Explore Buffalo tour.
I left at the age of 20, and it took me 32 years to find my way home. And when I got back here, quite inadvertently, I discovered that I did not know my own city.
Explore Buffalo offers longtime residents or even natives the way to learn about their city and learn about aspects of the city that they might not be aware of.
What Explore Buffalo does is provides people like me or even visitors who have come in or longtime residents an opportunity to see aspects of our community, neighborhoods, architecture, landmarks, things that we may not be aware of or perhaps that we heard of but never visited on our own.
Explore Buffalo helps make Buffalo a vibrant community because it connects its people to its history, to its roots, builds a sense of pride and loyalty.
For most of my lifetime, people were not aware, were not appreciative of the architecture and the history of Buffalo. Okay? Recently, that has changed, and I feel that one of the major contributors to that consciousness has been Explore Buffalo.
People who think they know Buffalo really don't. I think they know the Bills, Wings, Whack, those things. But to dig beneath the surface and understand why this city is the city of good neighbors and what turned it into the Queen City on the lake, that's fascinating. I think that it's almost more important to have our own residents take Explore Buffalo tours than it is for tourists. We like sending the word out, but having a respectful, understanding, knowledgeable population is the first step in preservation.
You know, I found that Buffalo is one of the most interesting places I've ever lived, and I think Explore Buffalo helps to reveal that and helps people to really appreciate what we have right here in Buffalo, be it great buildings, great parks, great cultural institutions, great art. Buffalo is a terrific place, and I think Explore Buffalo really tells a story of Buffalo better than anybody.
When you support Explore Buffalo through bidding on auction items through our Winter Gala, by purchasing an Explore Pass for yourself or as a gift for others, and by donating through our website, you support all of the programs that we have talked about tonight that help make Buffalo a better place to live, that inspire future generations of community leaders through our student education programs, and all of the hard work that our volunteers and that our staff do. Your financial support is necessary to keep these programs going in the year ahead. Thank you again for supporting Explore Buffalo and our Winter Gala.
So one of the things about the times that we're living in is either we're going to be frustrated by it or we're going to look at it as an opportunity. And one of the opportunities we have through Zoom and other mediums is to actually be exposed and connect in ways that we haven't before. And I think what Explore Buffalo allows people to do is experience this community from the comfort of their own home through virtual tours, because one can't participate in the way we once did pre-COVID.
Explore Buffalo did very well adapting to the 2020 challenges. We have a fabulous staff, and knowing exactly what to do, they went to work between our development director, our deputy director, and of course our executive director. They just went to town. Our newsletters, our videos, everything that you could possibly want a young organization to do.
Explore Buffalo filled the need more than ever before, perhaps we could say, because there were so many restrictions on other things that you could do of a social nature. With so many venues and events being canceled, that we were able to work our way through that with the tours that we offered. And I think people just getting outdoors and walking and getting some fresh air and getting some exercise after being cooped up was a benefit, obviously, to our guests, but also a very special niche that Explore Buffalo had this past summer.
With COVID, we have changed a little bit, but I think it is for the better. Our tours are limited to 10 people, but I think it's more intimate. That we have 10 people, but you know those 10 people are all around from Western New York because we didn't have people traveling in, and to teach them about their city. And so it's 10 people, and they were all clustered together. We were very well spaced, but we got outside. We got to see people. We got to tell our story. And so with that, even though COVID has held us back a little bit, I think it has definitely improved us.
April and May are usually a very exciting time for us. It's the start of the season, and obviously that changed very quickly. But our volunteers and our audience, it's almost like they didn't skip a beat. Their enthusiasm was still there, and they were looking to us for a little bit more help on how to connect with each other. But I'd say it's just been an overwhelming flow of support. I get feedback on the e-newsletter almost every week from somebody, whether it's, new recommendations or just something that they enjoyed reading, and that fuels me. And so at this time, this person-to-person connection is so important, and I'm really proud to be part of that kind of community.
"2020 was a challenging year for all of us, and Explore Buffalo wants to make a special thanks to these generous funders who committed funds to help continue Explore Buffalo's programs in 2020. Please join me in thanking the National Endowment for the Arts, Humanities New York, the Ralph C. Wilson Jr. Legacy Fund at the Community Foundation for Greater Buffalo, the Arts Emergency Fund at Arts Services of Western New York, Wells Fargo, and the Goldman Philanthropic Fund for their support of Explore Buffalo in 2020. I'd also like to thank M&T Bank for their continued support as the presenting sponsor of Explore Buffalo's tour program. Please join me in thanking all of these dedicated supporters for their support of Explore Buffalo in 2020. With their support, Explore Buffalo has been able to continue a strong tour program and will continue to do so in the year ahead.
Explore Buffalo is a jewel in our community. It has provided visitors the opportunity to see the community that we're so proud of, and we need to keep on providing financial support to enable Explore Buffalo to keep on doing what it's doing in good times and in bad.
Supporting Explore Buffalo, it supports not only the culture that is in Buffalo, but it also supports the city that is slowly thriving. Canal Side would be a great example of that. We keep showing off Canal Side and showing the difference that Buffalo has been making for now, 10 years? It shows that it supports the economy, it supports our education institutions, it supports the families that live here. Buffalo has the quality of life here that most people seek for, and Explore Buffalo helps with that.
One of the very early decisions that we made when we were deciding to form the organization was to put into place two policies. Number one, we decided to be a not-for-profit. Number two, we decided to hire professional staff. It's really become a complex organization, and you need professionals. So almost every year of our existence, we've added a full-time staff person. And that's the main reason for the gala, and that's the main reason that public support is needed.
Explore Buffalo helps present aspects of Buffalo in easy-to-digest segments, either by way of the walking tours, by way of the virtual presentations, and by way of educating young people about what we have in Buffalo. Explore Buffalo is a nonprofit. It's privately funded by donors, and I think that it's one of the most worthy of the nonprofits I've come to know in my time of supporting nonprofits, and so I've become a great fan, and I hope others are too.
People should support Explore Buffalo because what you put into something, you get out. And Explore Buffalo invests in the community, trying to make it a better place for everyone to live and learn and explore. And so it's a relationship. It's not just donating because it's the right thing to do. It's because you're investing in a group that's investing in the community.
As we look ahead to 2021, we're optimistic that better days are ahead of us, and we're hard at work preparing new tours and new programs to launch this coming summer. We have more than a dozen new tours that will be launched this coming summer in neighborhoods across the city of Buffalo, as well as historic villages that are going to showcase previously unseen and untold stories of Buffalo and Western New York. We're looking forward to seeing you on these tours and at our programs, and we'll continue to develop new online programs in the months ahead as well, as we found them to be a new way to connect with people, not just here in Buffalo, but around the world. And again, we thank you so much for your support that has been critical to sustaining these programs and our tours, and we're looking forward to seeing you on more tours in the year ahead. I hope that you've enjoyed our program tonight and have learned something new about Explore Buffalo. Now, we're delighted to offer a performance by the jazz trio Nixon, Crofts, and Goretti. This jazz trio, started in 2018, is releasing their debut album of original music, Incongruence, on February 1st. You can buy their album on the Explore Buffalo Gala website, and 10% of the proceeds will be given to Explore Buffalo. Again, enjoy this performance by Nixon, Crofts, and Goretti.
Hello and welcome to the Explore Buffalo Winter Gala. I'm Andrew Nixon. I'm here with Ed Croft and Joe Goretti, and we're going to play a little bit of music for you. These are all original compositions that we've put together and actually just released an album, and we're going to play some stuff from that. So I hope you enjoy it, and we will get right to it. All right, thank you. That was called 789. 789. And we're going to continue with another one. This next one is called Line for Sunny. Line for Sunny. And this is named after a sort of a lesser-known jazz pianist and composer named Sonny Clark. Most people maybe have never heard of him, but a great player. Put out some great records in the 1950s. And this is sort of in his style. So this is called Line for Sunny. Line for Sunny. Here we go. Okay, I think we have time to do one more here. And once again, these are all original tunes that we've put together. And we're going to do this last one. This is called Circulation. This is kind of a jazz waltz. So hope you enjoy this last one. And here we go. All right, well, thank you for listening, and thank you to Explore Buffalo for having us at this gala. And you've been listening to myself, Andrew Nixon, on piano, with Ed Croft on the bass and Joe Goretti on the drums. And we played a few tunes from an album we just released called Incongruence. Hope you enjoyed them, and you can check that album out. And there is a link on the Explore Buffalo Gala website to find out more. And if you do buy a copy of a CD or a digital download is also available, we will give 10% of that from tonight back to Explore Buffalo. So you'll be supporting us and also continuing to support Explore Buffalo as well. So again, thank you very much for listening. And for Joe Goretti and Ed Croft, I'm Andrew Nixon, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you to Nixon, Croft, and Goretti for that extraordinary performance, and that brings us to the end of our Winter Gala program. As a reminder, our silent auction will be open until 9 o'clock p.m., so there's still an opportunity to bid on some of the extraordinary items that are in our Winter Gala. Check out some of the great experiences that you can only find at Explore Buffalo's Winter Gala auction. Bidding will close at 9 p.m., and winners will be contacted with information about pickup and distribution of the auction items. Again, thank you to everyone who is bidding and participating in the Winter Gala auction.
I want to thank you for supporting Explore Buffalo. I know Explore Buffalo has been an important organization to me and has enriched my life as it's enriched the lives of many other people. And I hope that you'll help support us, both by participating in our programs and with financial contributions, either by way of the silent auction or by way of donations, by way of buying an Explorer's Pass. Tell your friends, spread the word. Let's help support Explore Buffalo.
Thank you for supporting Explore Buffalo and the educational programs that it provides for the Buffalo Public Schools and charter schools here in Buffalo. It has been a tremendous compliment to what we're trying to do with our youth here and serve their families in the community.
I just want to thank everybody for supporting Explore Buffalo, because when you support Explore Buffalo, you support our story of the city of Buffalo.
Thank you for supporting Explore Buffalo. It is deeply appreciated.
I want to thank everyone in the Explore Buffalo community, everyone in Western New York who has supported Explore Buffalo over the past year. It's had its challenges for sure, but we wouldn't have been able to get through it without everyone's support. And that's really invaluable, so thank you.
Thank you for supporting this year's Winter Gala, and thank you for all of your support of Explore Buffalo.
I will say many thanks for supporting Explore Buffalo.
Thank you for your support. It means the world to us.
Thank you all very much for supporting Explore Buffalo.
Thank you again for joining us this evening for Explore Buffalo's Winter Gala 2021. Virtually and at home, we hope that you've enjoyed this program and have learned more about Explore Buffalo. I want to again give thanks to our jazz trio, Nixon, Crofts, and Goretti, for their performance, and to our hosts, the 20th Century Club on Delaware Avenue. We hope that our Winter Gala 2022 can once again be here at the 20th Century Club. And until then, we hope to see you on some of our tours and in our online programs. And again, thank you for all of your support of Explore Buffalo. Good night.